to keep it 100 because it's time for Hub's Huddle Podcast. Listen to the man that talks sports from football to basketball 24/7, 365. He is known as the average Joe that knows more than average about sports.
What's up, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Hub.
What's up, everybody? It is Thursday, September 5th, 2019. Welcome to another episode of Hub's Huddle. This is episode number 69. I know Gronk liked that reference. but today, it's time, buckos. Today's the first day. National Football League. We're kicking off today. 100th season. Regular season is back tonight, 8:20 p.m. NBC. The most storied rivalry, longest rivalry. Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers, live from Soldier Field. It's gonna be a great night of football, man. But opening up the 100th season, think about it's a lot of drama going on now again, and that was with our wide receivers. Got Antonio Brown, him and Mike Mayock got into a shouting match. AB threatened to hit Mayock per reports, and now AB is going to be getting suspended. And I just heard, just flashed on my phone that possibly Raiders looking to possibly trade or release him. So, man, this is crazy already. First, it was his helmet. He left camp, was mad about the helmet situation. Found himself a helmet, got back. Raiders slapped him with a fine for not showing up to practice and stuff like that. So now he's mad over that. So they get into a shouting match. John Gruden trying to be good cop on one side. Mike Mayock trying, he is the bad cop. And AB's not having it. So I don't know what's to make of this situation. He might get traded. I'm more likely, if out of the two, out of being traded or released, I see him getting released. I don't think nobody's going to trade and take on that contract. So I can see him getting released. And then you switch over to Atlanta. You got Julio Jones. He's talking about he might play, he might not play. He doesn't really want to play without a contract. A new contract on Sunday against the Vikings. So he wants to get paid. I thought he would have got paid after we seen Michael Thomas get paid last month. Obviously didn't happen. I don't know, where their talks are, but I mean, Julio Jones wants to get paid. I think he deserves to get paid. One of the best receivers in the league. It's just crazy, man. These are the wide receivers, man. And once Julio gets signed, of course, it's gonna be some big paper, and he's gonna break a record for most paid wide receiver, highest paid wide receiver. What's gonna set the table for Amari Cooper with the Cowboys? I don't think Amari's getting Julio Jones money. I think he gets in like the ballpark, but I don't think he's going to get, what Julio Jones is going to get. But speaking of the Cowboys, of course, yesterday, you heard the news. Zeke Elliott, 6-year extension, $90 million, which is technically, since he got 2 years left, is 8 years, $103 million with $50 million guaranteed. The Cowboys finally got it done. Zeke was in practice yesterday. Zeke will be playing on Sunday. And supposedly he's going to get about 25 touches in the game on Sunday against the Giants. He's reportedly came in shape. He's ready to go. He has been working out in Mexico. So let's see what the Cowboys going to look like on Sunday. When they pull Zeke out of the garage and let him go to work. It'd be him against Saquon Barkley. It's going to be a great matchup. Down there in Dallas, opening up the season for the Cowboys and the Giants. But talking about 100 years of the NFL, we're kicking off tonight, 100 years. If you guys didn't catch Nate Burleson's music video, it's pretty hot. Nate Burleson rapping, he sounds better than a lot of these new rappers today, to be quite honest. Kind of give you like a Will Smith vibe to it, but But Nate Burleson, man, he got some bars, man. He spit some, some jewels in there about the game, which is pretty high. If you haven't checked it out, check it out on YouTube or go to his Instagram page and check it out. It's pretty cool. Just think about 100 years, man. Think about all the legends that played in the game. Some of the guys like your Lawrence Taylor's, arguably best linebacker ever played the game. We can debate on that all day and all night. He actually changed the way, you play that whole position and how offensive game plan for him. He really changed the game, just like a Deion Sanders, another guy who offenses had the game plan for. Basically gonna take away your number one receiver and just, it is what it is. Go back in the day to Jim Brown and Dick Butkus, Mike Ditka, legendary tight end. You look at, in the 80s, you got your Walter Payton, your Sweetness, man, your Joe Montana, these guys right here, man, coming into late 80s, early 90s, got Warren Moon, these guys, man, it's like, watching football growing up, always been my favorite sport, anything football, I love it. Like, I watch football all day. I watch football all day on Saturday for college, then watch football all day Sunday for the pros. That's why I'm glad that normally everybody know I'm a New England Patriots fan, but I'm just glad that tonight they're not playing, so I can just sit back, open the night and just enjoy football. Kind of like how I did like last year, the Eagles opened up against Atlanta. I just watched it as a football fan and just analyze the game and look at the game through and throughout without, getting angry or whatever, or yelling at the TV or whatever. But just to watch the game. Tonight, you got the Packers and the Bears. Like I said before, the longest rivalry. These dudes, played their first game, and I believe 1921, I believe. The Bears were called the Staleys back then. The Packers were still the Packers, but, the all-time series, Green Bay leads it 97-95, and, 6 of them came in a tie. But, this is going to be excellent, man. It's going to be good to see, Aaron Rodgers out there in a new offensive system. With Matt LaFleur in that offense, see how he flourish. And it's gonna be very, very important. If he gets into a rhythm tonight, you really get to see Green Bay start rolling. This game could really go either way. Chicago got Chuck Pagano on defense. He's coaching the defense now. That defense is led by Khalil Mack. And we all know since, Khalil Mack was traded to Chicago last year, he basically changed the whole face of that whole defense and basically propelled that team into winning the North Division. And they were, a missed field goal away, a doink, as you may say, from going into the divisional round. Last year they lost to Philadelphia in the wild card game. Chicago, offense got to uplift. Out is Jordan Howard, in comes David Montgomery, a 3rd round pick. This kid's pretty explosive. I like to watch him run. I'm looking forward to seeing him tonight, to see how he's utilized. Can't forget they got Cohen over there. I know in the passing game, you still got Allen Robinson, and but I don't see Mitchell Trubisky doing a lot tonight. I think this game is won in the trenches for Chicago. We're running the ball heavy. We're gonna see a lot of David Montgomery, a lot of Tariq Cohen. Explosive plays. For the Packers, we get to see what their new defense look like. They did some work in the offseason, picking up some guys for the defense to get it better. So that's interesting to see as well. It's also interesting to see how, Green Bay's, offense is going to be. As far as my pick for tonight, if I was going to pick against the spread, it's 3.5 in favor of Chicago. You basically get 3 points just for being at home. So that really is kind of like, it really can go either way. I think Chicago wins by 3. I'm picking the Bears at 24-21. But I see Green Bay covering tonight that plus 3.5. I'll put the money on Green Bay because, I wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay was in the pull out, was ending up to get the win tonight. But I'm picking Chicago. picking Chicago to win, but I my parlay got Green Bay on there because it's 3.5. I think Chicago wins by 3 points. I don't think, I think it'll just be like a close game. I think it'll be ground and pound on Chicago's side, and we're going to see, Aaron Rodgers might get into a little rhythm, but you got Khalil Mack and them guys over there. They're going to be coming for him tonight. And it's going to be interesting to see, Chicago, Soldier Field, that crowd, opening night, the big lights. Everybody's tuning in, tonight, NBC at 8:20. It's going to be very, very exciting. So, that's basically it. I'm picking the Bears tonight to win 24-21. I got Green Bay on my parlay cards and on my super teaser, to go ahead and get that. Also got Chicago on the super teaser as well. But my pick straight up is Chicago. Pick against the spread is the Packers. That's it for me today, guys. I'm going to get myself ready to watch this game. You guys catch me on Saturday where I will go through the remaining games for week 1, give you my picks, predictions, and we just going to go on from there. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the game tonight. It's going to be great. NFL 100 kicks off tonight. It's your boy Hub, and I'm out. Thank you to all the new listeners, current listeners. Thank you for continuing to rock with me. I'm on Twitter at Hubs Huddle. I'm on Instagram at Hubs Huddle. Facebook, like the page, Hubs Huddle. I'm on iTunes, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify. So a whole bunch of different platforms. I'm on Castbox. Basically, just Google Hubs Huddle in your Google search engine, and it will show everywhere where I'm at. So continue to share the show, man. Continue to like the show. Continue to subscribe, man. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I'm going to be on there soon. Going to start doing some live podcasts so you guys can see me. And also have the opportunity for you guys to call in and talk to me, and we can talk sports or whatever. And also we'll have some special guests coming your way soon. So just keep it locked, man. It's going to be a good season. We just getting started. Week 1 is finally here. Packers, Bears tonight. Tune in, and I'll catch up with you guys on Saturday. Until then, it's your boy, Hub, and I'm out. Peace.